pink and boys use blue, and then we inverted, right? Because my friend was a boy. And he was all dressed up as with pink clothes and I with blue. And we have some, how can I say, plaquinhas, saying this phrase from Damaris, it was really funny. But I believe that as the own questioner saying, they are stereotypes, I believe that clothes are a way to expression, but they not define gender. I believe that maybe it's the opposite, because there was, and it's complex to define gender as well, because, even in a in a gender, they have a lot of ways to dress themselves. But I think that I think maybe it's bullshit, this thing about gender stereotypes about including clothes, I don't care for this subject. I believe that you should dress as you want, the way that you feel comfortable, the way that you feel beautiful. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that it's like only like a narrow-minded people, like old people, not judging old people, like narrow-minded people, they usually see that as, oh my God, what is going on? But I think that those stereotypes were created by humans. So clothes were created by humans, stereotypes were created by humans. So I think that it's only how you see it, your view about it, and you need to change it, like open your mindset. So I agree with you and with both of you girls. And Jessica, what about you? What do you think about gender clothes stereotypes? Do you think that clothes define your gender? Like, what do you think about it?
Hello. I think no, because for me today it don't exist family clothes or male clothes or choose a clothes for color or gender. Today the peoples chose your only clothes. I believe each person was where they to go and really represents. For me, it's important we feel very well.
Perfect. I totally agree. So, Fernanda, what about you? What's your opinion about gender stereotypes on clothes and stuff? What's your opinion?
I see a lot of this in the brands of the wear dresses for men, and I don't agree with that because you have wear why you feeling good because stereotypes are creating by men, so for you encaixe em a sociedade, oh meu Deus, sociedade stereotype is not to do follow these stereotypes. I think you have ever create a good thing for you because you have to be creative. When do you want to wear it?
Yeah, I agree. So guys, let's go to the fourth question. What do you usually do with your worn out clothes? Like the clothes you don't wear anymore? What do you do with them? You put on trash, you give to other people and like on charity? What do you do with them? Fernanda, no, Fernanda, no, you just answered. Let me see another one. Jessica, what do you do with your worn out clothes?
I am not person consumista. I never, because I only buy that is for necessary. But when my clothes wore out, I usually, how can I say in English, do for something people.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, actually, I do the same. So I think, yeah, we should all do that because, like, put on trash is like, yeah, it's not, it's not great at all. So, Clara, what about you? What do you do with your now clothes? Do you donate them to like secondhand stores, like you said? What do you do with them?
I do two things with them. My mom has a project in a church that it's a second hand. It's not a store, but it's a second hand something that she created in the church to sell. It's in a poor community, so she receives donation and put on this store in the church, and so the local people can buy clothes um less expensive. So some of my clothes I give to my mom, and I also like to sell some of them in a secondhand store in my city. Last week I sold like 50 clothes, a lot of clothes that I wasn't using, and it was occupying space in my closet, and I don't know why it was there if I don't use, so I just sort it out. And yeah, I do these two things.
Yeah, because sometimes we have a lot of clothes and we don't use them. So yeah, we just yeah, I found it awesome. I think it's amazing to do that. And I think that's what we should do because like put on trash because I know some people like just put on trash and I think it's like what are you doing? I don't think it's worth it. So Analara, what about you? What do you like usually do with your worn out clothes?
So the first thing, it depends of the type of clothes. You know, if our shirts and I forgot the word to calces. But if it are these normal clothes, I usually we in my home usually send them to the church because they have a similar project as the same that the Clara's mom, but they right now I believe they donate to the poor one. People there are needy, you know, and so I usually donate to them. Sometimes I start to wear them as pajamas. You know, but if our laundries, you know, then I do not I don't know I usually these I do not donate. I don't know because it's so intimate, you know, and then when they are worn out I cut them in small pieces and put on trash, but you know, not the I forgot how to say sutiã, but the bra. Yes, thank you, Fernanda. Not the bras. The bras I donate, but calcinhas. I don't know how to say in English. I usually
Panties.
what?
Panties.
Sorry,
Panty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah.
I think that is something that old people like to do because my grandmother always do that. The old clothes that she doesn't use anymore, she used like I don't know how to say pano de chão. I don't know the word, but she's
Yeah,
always cleaning
my
cleaning
mom
the
My mom
house
does
with
that
clothes.
too.
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with my brother's t-shirts because they
Yeah.
Yes.
I think almost everybody do the same. So Fernanda, what about you? What do you do for your worn out clothes? Do you do the same as us?
I give to my relatives because the clothes I don't want. I give for and it is.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to do that too, because like it's for kids. So I think we have a lot of kids in my family, so I just share with them.
Yes, there's a lot of kids in my family
Yeah,
and my dolls and the clothes for them.
yeah, your
Yeah.
toys, everything. Yeah. So the fifth question is which fabric wouldn't you ever be looking for? Like, I don't think you will remember any of those. So let's go to the other question, guys, because I don't think you remember the the fabric. So yeah, the other one is about secondhand stores, and we already talked about it, I guess. So yeah, the seventh question, the seventh one. Do you like to match patterns, or do you wear the first thing you see in your wardrobe? Like, do you think a lot before wearing your clothes, or you just wear it and go out with whatever you see? I am somehow the second person that wears everything I see because, like, usually on my daily routine, because, like, I don't think a lot about it. Just when I go to specific places, like a party or something, but on my daily life, I just wear the first thing I see. I don't think a lot about it because I like comfort, like Analara said. I think it's better for me. And yeah, that's in my opinion. But what about Fernanda? In your case, do you like to match patterns? Do you think about what you wear? Or you just
No, I don't think about I wear and I see the clothes and I wear the clothes. Then I see first and I go because long I'm late when I see that. And when I'm wearing a clothes and I am when an event, I think about it and combine the clothes with each other. But when I'm late, I'm not do that.
yeah, for me too, like just in events or something. So, Analara, what about you? Do you match patterns? Do you think what patterns do you think that matches like in general? Do you think that like like some stuffs don't match? So what do you think?
Oh, so I don't know. Maybe I am on the middle of these extremes because I don't know. When I in my daily routine, usually I wear jeans and a regular shirt or a polo. I don't know how to say in English polos. So, but when I open my wardrobe, I usually see, oh, okay, I am on a mood to wear this one that is blue, or because is or the black, or something more like related to the colors. And because the majority of my t-shirts are I don't know how to say estampadas, but it depends on the occasion. When I have especially here during the pandemic, when you have a little event and then you go out from your home, then I can say that I'm doing a more effort to look good because I do not have many chances to get out. I'm avoiding it, but I am in the middle. I can say that.
What about you, Clara? What do you like? Do you like to match patterns or stuff, or no, you just wear the first thing you see?
Yeah, I don't go out much like Ana Laura. I just go out to work and go back home. But when I go out, eventually it's very, very difficult to find a clothes. I don't know why. It depends on my mood if I want to. It's funny because I have a lot of fashion moods. Sometimes I want to just dress black, like everything black. Other times I want to to be cute and use like pink colors or purple. Yeah, so it's difficult to choose a cloth. And now I don't have many clothes because I sold almost everything. So it's even more difficult now.
Yeah. So I think Jessica is the one that left. So what about you? What do you like to match patterns, or you just wear the first thing you see? Are you what kind of person you are?
For me, I don't prefer clothes for wear, but I don't like clothes that I need it only. I don't like, but the rest I like all the clothes because I am person eclectic.
That's great. Yeah, I think I'm too somehow. Like when I need to think, like Clara said, when I need to think about a clothes to wear, I usually don't decide pretty quickly. I spend like hours trying to decide the clothes I need to wear to go to like those places that we need to like be fashionable stuff. But yeah, I think yeah, and I think I'm athletic too. Sometimes I'm wearing all black, sometimes I'm wearing like floral things. I think it depends on the place I'm going. So yeah. So guys, the eighth question: on special occasions, do you prefer to rent or to own your outfit? And like, do you have any stories about it? Because some people have stories about a party that the outfit was just, how can I say? I forgot the word. Stretching, so stuff like that. So, do you have any stories about it? I will remember the torn, I guess. Yeah, torn. So, do you have any stories about it? And do you prefer to rent or to own an outfit? Clara, can you start?
Yes, I have only one experience of renting clothes. It was on my high school graduation in 2019. No, 20 last year, 2020. And I rent a dress to the prom, and it was very, 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 very expensive. And but it was a special occasion, and I decided to rent it. But I remember that the store had a fee that if I ruined the dress, if I stretch it, I don't know, I would have to pay the price of the dress, and it was like 10,000 reais. And it was very, very expensive. And I drink it a lot on the prom. So I was worried to ruin the dress. But nothing happened, thank God. But I will never rent clothes again.
Thank God, nothing happened. So, Ana Laura, what about you? Jessica, do you want to say something? So, Ana Laura, what about you? Do you have any stories about it or stuff like that?
So as Clara, I didn't have many opportunities to go to great events that needed fancy outfits, maybe some marriage and my prom. And usually the first thing I try to do is to talk with my friends and my older sisters, see if they have one so they can lend me. Because these type of clothes are so expensive, as Clara was mentioning, but it is my first option is to look for someone who can lend me. And then the second one is to rent, right? Because to buy is much more expensive, and I think that is these specific occasions you get so many photos. You do not want to wear this dress again in another, because is special, right? And you have a lot of photos, so you don't want to repeat them. But that's it. But I was impressed. Clara, you really get drunk with wearing the dress and thinking about, oh my God, I cannot ruin this dress.
No, I was worried in the first hour of the party after I forgot. the drinks made me forgot. But I have another this experience had a not bad thing because nobody of my class, none of the girls wanted to say anything about the dress before, like everyone wanted to make a surprise, or everyone didn't want to other person to copy the dress. So anybody told anything about her dress. And on the day of the party, one of my best friends was wearing the exactly same dress. But mine was gold, like the color was gold, and her was gray, but the dress was the same. And when we see do you know that meme of Spider-Man, like one is like yes, we were like wearing the same dress. So if you're gonna spend a lot of money on dress, make sure that no one is using that dress, because it's really disappointing. And that thing made me drink even more. So forget.
So guys, welcome back to the main room. We were like having fun here with the story of Clara.
It's very complicated for me, the shot of kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very complicated because we have a lot of vocabulary and we usually don't think about it.
Yeah,
and stuff.
the girl super in this top.
Don't know. I think it depends. So, how was it in the other room, guys? Did you like it, the conversation? How was it? Let me see. Venus, it was your first time here, so how was it in your room? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good to improve my English. It was the first time that I am here. So the guys was good. And we changed your opinions. And it was good to understand others' opinions about fashions. So I don't talk so much about fashion, but it was good. It was a good trend.
So let me see. Danielle, what did you think about this topic, this conversation? Did you like it? Could you enjoy and talk a lot or not? How was it?
You're the other one. We have two Daniels here.
You.
Well, it was a great conversation because it was good to talk about fashion because it's something that influences us somehow. And for me, for example, I'm not so interested in it, but it was good to talk about it and learn about something.
So let me see another one. Mateus, the one with the cam opened, and I think you are the only Mateus. So did you like the conversation?
Yes, that was great. I think I've never talked about fashion even in Portuguese. So that was great to talk about it. A great conversation in my first time here.
So guys, yeah, the 10th question, the last one was, how does fashion expresses our personality? And let me see someone to answer that. Marina, how do you think fashion expresses our personality?
Oh my gosh. I think just like I said in our conversation, fashion is like a lifestyle and an expression of yourself. So I don't know how to say it. I don't have an opinion about it, but it's like everyone dresses differently and like different things. So it's a way to express your way of life, you know. I don't know how to say it, but it's like everyone expresses it differently and it's pretty nice. I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you for answering that. I'm searching for another question here. Yeah, Joyce, you're here. So on special occasions, the 8th question, on special occasions, do you prefer to rent or own an outfit? Like, and do you have any funny stories about it? Because Clara talked the story here and laughed a lot. So yeah.
Not a funny story, but we talked about it and how us girls, I said that, right? In my opinion, us girls, we have some problem or difficult to use the same clothes in the same special occasion. So don't buy it, just rent it. And that's it. In a special occasion, I think I prefer to rent, and that's it. I think you all understand.
It's funny because Clara said the same of wearing the same clothes at the same day. And it's like, imagine. So yeah, it usually happens, I guess. It's more frequently than we think. So yeah, guys, let me see. Roberto, let me see a question. I'm thinking. So, yeah, what do you do with your worn out clothes? The clothes that you already wear and you like need to donate. What do you do with them? Do you donate? Do you?
All right. About it, when I don't use a specific clothes so much, my mom and I separate these clothes and donate to other people's or for our relatives too. Or I think that is the word, but I'm not sure about it. But we donate to thrift stores or second-hand stores too, or help help them in some way. And when we did this, we feel well, we feel help, and I think it's a way to help the other people in our vision and opinion.
So, Diane, you're here and it's like quiet. So, what do you do with your worn out clothes?
I used to donate also. We were talking about this in the private room, and we were talking about sometimes for example, in this winter, I donate some clothes that were new, but I knew that someone would it would be more useful for them than for me here inside my home. Like for example, I had like I don't know how many, and I don't know how to say in English, moletom, and I like 10 moletons here, and I was thinking about, oh, someone maybe it's gonna be more useful for them, you know. So even though they were new, I donate them, and now I got like 4 just for me, and you know, just to work from home, and that's it.
That's awesome. So guys, I think the time is over. So thank you for coming today. I love the conversation. I love to see you guys here. Please come back to my meetings. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for today. was
No, I
amazing.
I
Thank
very
you, Luana.
appreciate
Thank you,
speaking with
everyone.
you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
guys.
thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.